Hello, tankers, and welcome to Red Dog Games. Have you ever asked yourself, how can I possibly spot for 3, 4, or even 8,000 damage? Today we are going to watch Dr. Misa of the TSFRB clan in their premium Tier 8 light tank in a Tier 9-8 battle and see if we can learn some good tips. We're on the Proforoka map, and you can see he's heading to the 1-2 line spot for his team to start the game off. Remember, if you guys would like the content, if you'd like to see more replays like this, or if you have something you would really like to see, please leave your comments below. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell for notification. Let's get into the battle. First, you see he's sitting here under the bushes. He drove up behind some shrubs to avoid getting detected by the LTTB, and he's instantly spotted a T-54 moving towards his team. It's amazing how close the T-54 is, but you notice he actually has two sets of shrubs on either side covering him, making it almost impossible to detect him. So he did get spotted there. He's moving around just to throw off Artie. In this case, we actually have two Artie who I'm sure are looking for anything they can to attack. If you look in the 0 line, our team actually has a few heavies, a tank destroyer, who are coming up over the hill. The only thing we really can see right now is the T-92 right there on the railroad tracks. Amazingly, it doesn't appear to be any resistance on the 9-0 line, which kind of tells us that we may very likely see a lot of tanks up here on the 1-2 line. So Dr. Misa is moving up. He's taking the opportunities, but he's staying inside the bush to make sure the LTTB can't spot him. Obviously, the LTTB is moving around, so doesn't have an opportunity to really detect unless he's got an amazing view range. So look, he's already detected the T-34 and this AMX M4, and look at where his proximity is. It's really not that far, but he's still hidden because he's got 2 rows of bushes behind him. And again, he continues to spot the T-10 in this case. Still hidden behind 2 rows of bushes here. You notice that the tanks all of a sudden disappeared again. So he can't move right now with the LTTB, but he's going to push up here shortly as the LTTB moves back. So we notice the T-10 is moving back. We still have an IS-6 and now another IS-6 that we've spotted. And he continues to just sit in this bush. Now, don't be concerned. He's not going to remain sitting in this bush for the rest of the game. But it'll be quite interesting, I'm sure. If you look over at the 9-0 line right now and see what the rest of the team is doing, you can see we've got at least 4 heavies and a tank destroyer moving north with relatively no resistance. That can only mean one thing, that almost the entire remaining portion of the enemy team is somewhere between the 1 and 6 lines. So he plays it safe and still stays behind the bushes, inching forward when he gets an opportunity. I think he's going to move up to this L-shaped shrub here, and then move to the next. Look how close he is to that IS-6, and he's still not detected. It's excellent gameplay using almost 3 shrubs between him and IS-6 and still able to spot him. Almost 6,000 damage now, and he continues to ride these shrubs. So I'm sure he's got a full camoed crew, and he probably has excellent recon, detection of any way that he can get it, I'm sure. He still hasn't been spotted by any of these tanks that he's spotting for the rest of his team, and now over 7,000 damage, 8,000 damage. He's racking it up, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, the rest of his team up north have pushed all the way up to the 5 line, and they actually spotted a Scorpion G. He spotted the Leopard PTA. He moves up. Now he's spotted. He repositions himself and continues moving up to see if he can spot somebody else. As he rises over the hill, he takes 723 from the ISU 152, and he instantly turns around, falling himself down into that dip, repositioning, waiting, just letting the other tanks become invisible. Then he moves up again, inches forward. He redetects the ISU 152. He continues to get pummeled by the rest of his teammates. And at this point, we're looking at 2 arty and 1 heavy tank. We've spotted 1 arty who's now dead, and he's going to move in and try to get a little bit of damage here on this low before the end of the game. Comes up, locks his gun, fires a few times, repositions as the low moves it into cover, comes around the hill, and he gets the kill shot. We've got 1 arty left. Look at that spotting damage. 10,758 so far. He races up to the railroad tracks. At this point, about the only place this arty could be is somewhere on the 9-0 line on the A line. He runs over the little river, comes up. Let's see where, there he is. He clears with 11,149 spotting damage for the victory. Excellent game.